Well, guys, I just came back from checking in, and I'm actually an hour early. I thought I was going to be sleeping here while waiting for the load to be ready, but the guy actually told me that it is ready. So that is good news. That means I could go to Queens an hour and a half earlier than the actual scheduled time. But I'm loving this night. This night is going smooth for me. I'm going early. They're giving me the pickups early, and thank God, you know, I'm actually finishing this night quick. Tomorrow, well, actually today is Thursday. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank God today is going to be a smooth night. Go home, rest, and yeah, get ready for tonight. So he told me I'm supposed to park this at 47. So let's park this at 47. This place is a little bit tight, so I had to do a lot of maneuvers. So give me a minute, guys. I gotta concentrate here. This place is so tight. Welcome to New Jersey. Welcome to New Jersey. I want to get a little bit closer to the line, so I can make sure that I have enough clearance on my passenger side. Because this parking spot is not like the average. It's not like the average parking spot where you have a lot of space. This one you have to be a little closer to your driver's side, so you won't end up hitting the passenger side. And if you are not confident enough, try to go outside and look. Go outside and look, you know, it takes 2 seconds to go out and look. Now it's better to go out and look than to actually waste a whole night or waste a whole day because it damaged a train. And trust me, I don't want that. You know, so take your time. You don't gotta I'm not a rush. Somebody's actually calling me, but I ain't picking up. So yeah guys, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna back up my truck to this trailer right here. But this is the place that I really hate the most, because the trailer, as you can see, the pavement is not level, so the trailer is actually lower than my truck. So what I had to do is I had to lower the airbags. If you guys don't know what an airbag is, that's the airbag right there. So what I'm gonna do is go inside the truck and lower the airbag so the truck will go down, so the fit wheel could go smooth to the trailer. So that way I could, you know, do the normal procedure. So actually somebody actually broke a door, and that happens a lot here because this place is so tight. So if you guys want to be a trucker and wants to know how to lower the airbag, every truck has a different setup. But if you're driving a Volvo truck, this is the button. If you see this button right here, that means the lower the airbag button. So what I do is I bring it down a little bit. Let me close the door so I can see what the truck is doing. I'm gonna back up a little bit to see if I'm able to fit in. Alright, I guess so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower this a little bit. And then put it. Alright. There you have it. I'm in. I just got out of my third stop, and I'm actually going to New York. That means I'm definitely gonna put my truck GPS, because, you know, driving on Google Maps, you know, while driving trucks, it's no good. It's no bueno. That's an error. Driving with Google Maps while trucking. So I recommend you guys to get a truck GPS, especially when traveling inside New York City. So yeah, stay tuned for the city driving. City. I'm going to Bethpage, New York. That's in Queens. So I want to show you guys real quick how it feels like to drive overnight. As you can see, well, I'm pretty much by myself. But there's few cars, there's few drivers driving at this time. So yeah, that's how it feels like. You barely see any people on the road. Most of the time you're by yourself, which is good because you have all the road to yourself. Right now it's raining, so you can't be speeding or anything, but the good thing about overnight is that there's less people on the road, so you have less chances of causing an accident. You know, there's less people walking around distracted with their phones. And the way stations are closed, so that's good because you could bypass the way station. And also the cops. You're ready seeing the cops outside. So for those who like to drive crazy, I recommend you guys to drive overnight. And trust me, I've seen a couple of drivers already driving overnight. It's crazy drivers. And I remember, well, yesterday I was actually in New York yesterday on my way to Connecticut, and there was a couple of truck drivers. I was actually on the middle lane, and there was a truck driver on my left lane, and another trucker on my right lane. And they were both racing. Well, it felt like they were racing because they passed by, I believe, like 80 miles per hour. Yesterday it wasn't raining. Yesterday was a dry day. But the way they bypassed me, I felt like they were driving at least 70, 80 miles per hour. I was driving 60, 65. So. And I had to hunt the horn because the way they were bypassing me was insane. You know, it was ridiculous. So I hunt the horn at them. One of them got scared and then decided to slow down, which that was the whole purpose of me honking the horn, because it was ridiculous. You know, they could easily crash or kill somebody going at that speed. So that's another thing about driving overnight. The visibility it reduces, and you have to be really careful driving at night. You know, take your time. There's no rush. Just take your time. I'm gonna go here on my Easy Pass. There's no need for you to be rushing, because there's no one here, you know? It's just you alone. So yeah, guys, right now I'm at 295 North on the Trucks Neck Bridge. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's Trucks Neck Bridge. I'm on my way back to Jersey. I'm on 295. Going to get 95 North. Actually, sorry, 95 South to head to George Washington Bridge. Then on my way back to Evernell, New Jersey, which is my last stop. Coming from Bay Page, New York, which is in Queens. I couldn't record much on the city driving in Queens because my GoPro died, and right now, as you can see, it's pouring all night, and I decided to it for today. I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy with your family, your friends, and stay safe. See you next time.